What's up, Aries? This is Marcus back from Untitled Oracle, back with another Tao Oracle reading here for you. This reading is going to represent the time frame from March the 28th to April the 1st. First, we're going to get you a spiritual oracle. We're going to get you a time frame oracle. We're also going to get you a general energies for the week. And then what I'll do is I'll clarify with the tarot and get past, present, and future energies for each of them. Okay? And then we'll also get the outcome. All right? So for all the areas that show some love, thank you for your time. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I like this here. So we got the number one, the creative card, which is good because we're now in Aries astrological season, Aries, and you are the first and the number one. All right, so has some energy about here being creative. We have the Great Severing, which is for you, Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love, and communication is key. All right. So under the Great Severing, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. Actually, this came out upside down. So yeah, the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups and the Hangman. Okay, so in the communications key, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And we have the Death card. Alright, so then under the creative, what do we have here for you? I'm trying some light on for us. So under the creative, let's see what we have here. Okay, so the first card is the Four of Swords. Right? But from what I can see here, is that it looks like you have a project or something that you're working on, and you're kind of coming out of some energy here where you've been kind of meditating and taking some time. You've done a little bit of healing, and the work that you've done for this is going to bring you some new opportunities. You have the Ace of Pentacles, right? And then you also have the Six of Wands here, so it looks like something good is coming from this. You also have an Ace of Cups, so you have some brand new healing, brand new feelings. And then we have you coming up here and the King of Wands, right? Right, so the bottom of the deck energy is the King of Cups, right? So that's you being very intuitive, being very creative, again with the creative card here. It's also being a very well-spoken person that everyone likes to talk to, gets along with. So possibly you may have some water in your chart, right? Now, what I'm showing here is you have the Great Severing, right? This is your spiritual card. So this is your energy, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Now, as you see here, there's a picture of a desert, and it's kind of like dry, even though there's supposed to be water going here. Everything else is barren, but the water is going through the dryness, right? So possibly you had an emotional situation that happened possibly last week going into this week. And that's something that's going to change you and change your thought process and how you look at things, all right? Now, with the Mars energy, that's you moving yourself forward, all right? And right now, Mars is in Aquarius. So this is the energy of you setting yourself apart from the group. You're looking forward. You're making a lot of movements. And those movements that you're making are to set yourself in the front of the group. Aquarius is okay with being part of a group, but as long as they're individually recognized for their deeds, this is something that they work for with the Mars in Aquarius. Okay? Now, your past energy here, we have the Six of Cups. So this could be you possibly reminiscing. You know, maybe you had an old friend that might have come back, or a family member that came back. With the butterflies here, when this person came back to you, they might have changed a few things about you, maybe made you realize who you were, what kind of strengths you had or powers, or maybe even had you start like a new hobby, a previous hobby that you did before, but they kind of rekindled that love for that hobby. You have the sunflowers here. Now the sunflowers, they grow up towards the sun, and so this is also representative of optimism. So whoever this person was, or this situation that was a reoccurring situation that came from the past, it gave you a lot of optimism for the past, for the future, and rethinking about the past. Right. So you have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups upright is about thinking about walking away from things because you're emotionally drained or something there. The Eight of Cups reverses, this is you already walking away from it. So your current energy is, whatever feeling that you had here, especially with the Great Severing, you might have had a conflict or an argument or something of that nature. You've already walked away from it. You're not dwelling in that emotion, and you're not caring about the past feelings that you might have had that made you feel like you were wrong or like you did something wrong or incorrect. Now, you could definitely see that you grew from it because you went from the Eight of Cups now to the Nine of Cups energy. This is your future energy. So within this future energy, this is saying here that you're confident in yourself. You've done the work. You've done the research. You've been working on yourself to make things better. Now you're in your dream. And so with this here, you see this picture of a gentleman. He almost is like a chef, and he has his own restaurant, and he has his own bar. Now, with this here, you have your own dream, and everything's working well for you, but you also have to learn to be cautious because there's going to be people that aren't necessarily going to always root for you. Now, these nines, they're connected to the Hermit. So you've taken time to look inside yourself, figure out what your goals are and what's best and unique for yourself, and you're not allowing anybody to kind of direct or change how you feel about yourself or how you're going to go going forward. So you're making these decisions yourself because your cup is filled, and you're going to be more fulfilled as you go forward and work towards the Ten of Cups. All right. So next we have the King of Swords with the Hangman in reverse. So the King of Swords is a wise person. Okay, now this could be a person that comes into your life. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or this could also be part of your chart Aries. And then you have the Hangman in reverse. Now the Hangman in reverse is about someone who's coming out. You've already been enlightened. Now that you're enlightened from this idea, you're moving forward towards the idea. Okay, you've already taken some time out. You've already relaxed. And what I see here, this Hangman in reverse kind of goes here with this eight of cups in reverse. You took some time to walk away from some things, so that you had already done the meditation. You've already done the research. You was already kind of like a martyr and kind of separated yourself apart. Now, being the King of Swords, you're weighing up all your options. You're realizing what you need to do to go forward, to move forward, to make things better. You might have had a disagreement with someone. This could be at work, or this could have even been in a relationship, and you're just weighing all the options, putting everything together, and making the best decision forward. The King of Swords is a really smart person. They're an authority figure. Some cases they could even be a lawyer. Some cases they could be the boss of a police station or something of that nature. But they have the power to kind of cut the strings, and they have the power to make big changes. Okay. All right. Then we have next. Communication is key. This is new moon in Gemini. Now, with this King of Swords energy, possibly this could be Gemini energy, and it's letting you know that something that you're making a decision now is going to surface in that new moon of Gemini time frame. Okay. Now you have the Ace of Cups, and this is in your past energy. This is also with that Six of Cups. All right. So I'm sitting here with the Ace. This is the one. The end of the week is April the 1st, and that's also a 1. So from what I see here, especially with the moon cycles here, this is a new love, or this is a new healing. This is a new opportunity that's going to come, that's going to change you emotionally. Okay. Now with this communication being key, there's a picture of the twins. This could be a love situation. This could just be you healing yourself from any negative self-talk, you being angry because at work they weren't, appreciating you for the person that you were. But now you see the eye, you're seeing clearly, and you're seeing through all the BS. And so this is you taking that time, taking the healing, moving yourself forward. And I'm confident this is something that by the end of the week you may have more clarity on, or know exactly what this is going to be attached to. All right? Now, your current energy is the Six of Wands, right? Now, you walked away from something already, and you walking away from it was a personal victory for yourself. You started to feel a lot more confident, a lot stronger. Possibly you being able to change this habit or move from this thought process or walk away from it. This was something that you actually got public recognition from. This could be anything. This could be even recognition on Facebook. This could be you on TV. This could be you on the news. But you taking that time to kind of walk away from these things. You're walking now on your on your white horse, and this is for purity. This is for clarity, and you have the laurel here that you're holding up high, and you're holding this in regards to all the actions that you made. All right. Now with this fire energy, especially with this being an Aries season for you, Aries, this is you making those decisions without looking back. Like, you thought about what you needed to do, you walked right towards it, and there was no doubting yourself because you were already confident in what you were going to do and what step you was going to make next. All right. Again, you have the Two of Swords reverse. So this was a decision that you made. Now, the Two of Swords upside down means there's a decision that you have to make, and the moon is there kind of holding you back. Now, this card in particular is Moon in Libra. So this decision that you made, it's making you feel a lot better. This is helping you to be able to move forward better. Okay. Now, possibly this is a decision that you made that does have to do with a relationship, because Libra energy has to do with relationships. This could be also relationships at work. This could be a relationship in the family, or a possible love relationship. All right. But you chose to make the decision instead of keeping that stagnant energy and not being aware or not sure of what to do. And in the future, when you make this decision, this is going to lead you to a big transformation. You're going to change into a totally different person. You're going to be taking more control of your life. You're going to have more control of things. All right. Now, the transformation, the Death card, this is Scorpion energy. So there could be a Scorpio possibly that you're dealing with. Or maybe, again, you might have this in your chart also, Aries. But this is transformation. This is change. So in any situation that you look at, this is something different. So if you had a situation at work, maybe people are changing the way that they see you because now you're vibrating on a higher vibration, so people are showing you a lot more respect. This could be a change in your relationship. You walked away from something, you spoke up for yourself. So now that you're speaking up, now people are looking at you with that Aries energy, like you are the leader, you are the person that they want to follow. Right? So this transformation energy, this is something that at the end, once all of this goes through, your communication is going to be the number one thing that's going to shine the hardest for you. So you just want to make sure that you speak up, say the right thing. Watch your tongue. Make sure that your tongue is strong and you say what you need to say to give guidance and to be able to give your direction. But this is going to be indicative of your change. Okay? All right? So the next is the Creative card. So the Creative card, this is the number one. Okay, and this is the start, like I said, of the astrological season. This is active yang principle, strength, tenacity, dynamism, inspiration, heaven, masculinity, autonomy, and father. So this is you taking control of your own situation. Okay, so whether or not this is you starting a new business or this is you deciding to go forward with your dreams, I'm seeing here in the future, just from looking at your future energy here, you have the Nine of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups, so we'll just skip forward a little bit here, right? So you have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you're gonna get to your dream because you made a decision. That new decision is gonna bring a brand new opportunity for you. That's gonna be something that you're physically gonna be able to touch in the 3D. Again, this could be a house, this could be inheritance, this could be a lump sum of money, this could be you making a whole bunch of money or something coming from this. But this right here is a big change that's going to come in. All right? And we'll get more to the Ace of Pentacles as I get there. Now, in your past energy, you have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, this is you healing. Again, you have the Ace of Pentacles. All right? The Ace of Cups. Now, if you see here, this shows me here that there was something in the past that you were hurt. You had some three swords that you had to get over, and you either had a friend or someone from the past that came, they helped you to heal over it, and this took some time for you to meditate, and you were taking some time to meditate, get over the healing, but now you're feeling more resilient, you're feeling more strong. Now, this card of the Four of Swords, the knight has gone to war, and they're very proud of the fact that they survived the war. So usually what they would do is they would come home, they would lay on top of the casket that was made for them, because usually anytime a knight goes to war, they expect them to come back in a bag or in a box. So they would sit on top of the box and they would meditate and say, thank the universe for me coming back from this. So you having that reminiscing energy, maybe there was something in the past that really hurt you and made you kind of reminisce and stay in that stuck energy. Now you've meditated and you've healed from it, and you have a new vision. You have a new way of looking at this, and something is going to come to you, more than likely by the end of the week, that you're going to see things differently. Right? Now, for you to be able to achieve that victory, you have the Hermit card, which is a Virgo energy. So possibly this is you looking inside of yourself. Okay. Now, Virgo is also connected to Mercury. So with communication being the key, and the card that you have that's in that current energy was the Six of Wands. So possibly you had to take some time to look within. And as you were looking within, you were lighting your own path. And sometimes you got to speak up for yourself and say what you need to, so that people will respect you. There were snakes on the path, and you clearly were able to see them, and you're wise enough to be able to kind of navigate around them so that you can still complete your goal without having them slow you down. Now, your future is bright, okay, because of the fact that you have spoken up for yourself, and now this is manifesting for you to be able to take advantage of this new Ace of Pentacles that's now coming in your future. Okay, now you see the Ace of Pentacles. This is a huge buck. Now in the forest, this would be considered the alpha male. So this would be someone that every other buck would be, looking to try to mate with, so that they can create their future and create their destiny. So what I see with this is definitely something, that's a new opportunity that's coming to you, that's going to help you to create your destiny and create things new for you. You have the mushroom here at the bottom, and mushrooms are representative of good luck and also good health. So you have a good luck opportunity that's coming to you, that's going to be helpful to you. The rabbit is here. Now, the rabbit makes wise decisions, and they move quickly, because if a rabbit doesn't move quickly, usually they'll become prey to some of the big animals. So with that rabbit here, that's just letting you know that you're making wise decisions, you're making quick decisions, so that you can be able to move and live forward, move forward and live healthily. All right, and then you see all the other fruits that's on the side. Things are very abundant around you, and then you don't have to worry about this opportunity. This is going to be something that you deserve, and it's going to be a dream come true, especially with the Nine of Cups card that you have here. Right now, Aries, you have the King of Wands. This is your creative. This is your energy at the bottom of the creative. Now, if you decide to be that leader and boss up, have people follow you, be very confident. You see this king is sitting on top of the world. So they're not letting anything slow them down. Right? You took the time to look into yourself, and you've also used your meditative energies to kind of help you out. Now, in that meditation, you might have had a gut feeling, or you might have had some goosebumps about something, and that kind of confirmed for you, what was next. So now that you know what was next, you have that creative energy to go get it. Obviously, the yang cycle, that principle of strength. You're not allowing anything to hold you back. The knight of the king of wands is someone that's an admirable leader. They move forward. They don't really care what other people think about what their actions are, because they already have a vision that they see, and they see the end goal. And so even though people can't see what you see, you're going to move forward, Aries, and you're going to take advantage of the situation and do what's best for you. All right? So I think you have really good things coming here for you. So if you just continue moving forward, things are going to work out in your benefit. Obviously you have this King of Cups energy in the bottom, so you're intuitive, but you're also someone that people like to talk to. You're very, very, outspoken. You're very creative. Obviously you have this creative card here, so use those creative juices in your benefit. And stop staying up at night worrying about what's going to be the next thing. You have nothing but positive light, positive energy. You're a unique person that stands out. All right? Put that energy together and move yourself forward and take advantage of things. The new moon is going to be on April the 1st. So I'm thinking that, possibly this is going to be something that you're going to see some movement on the 1st. All right? Well, Aries, this is all that I have for you. I want you to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for all the love that you've been showing on the page. If you're interested in getting in contact with me for an individual reading, you certainly can. My contact information will be in the description box. And also, you can certainly donate to the page if you so choose to. That helps me to get new cards and also to keep up with the page so I can serve you better. All right? Take care, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful week. Peace.